Mikosian's power would continue to increase incredibly, and at this time uninhabited planets were affected by the power, and the extortions of energy were perceived by the sacred gods. "You're Dracoria. I want you to stop Mikosian. Millions of years has passed and he can't control his power, and is getting carried away by his emotions, and stunned that the mortal without possessing the divine energy has reached the Ultra Instinct." "Understood, my lord. As you order, this very instant I'm leaving." The sacred god Dracoria in the beginning approached Mikosian's planet, realizing Neen was next to him with serious injuries from the battle they had a few moments ago. "Damn, if I don't do something before war Zeno-sama starts, we'll lose the sacred goddess." Dracoria increased her speed much more to hold Neen in her arms. Before she left to attack the field of Mikosian, she, with an incredible movement, was holding Dracoria's leg, and with reflexes would throw Neen into the dimensional portal, arriving with the god of wisdom, Jamoria. "But Neen, what has happened to you? Only a king's able to inflict such wounds on us. Did you try to face them on your own?" Jamoria would heal again. On the battlefield, Mikosian would hit the planet of Dracoria's body. All that slaughter was too much blood spreading around him. Mikosian, with overwhelming power, would send him flying to a planet, destroying it. "This is wrong! This is wrong! This is wrong! We'll all die!" Dracoria, while spitting too much blood, watched Mikosian. Hell, Ryuma-sama's news negatively impacted Mikosian. What's supposed to be information fulfilled an uncontrolled Supreme Angel. Dracoria tried to get closer to calm her down. She was getting carried away by her emotions and would start attacking him again. Dracoria, not prepared, would get a beating by the angel. Mikosian was one of the most beautiful angels of existing, and it seemed to be a complete beast since she was able to dismember him. At the moment, she would throw him to the bottom of a planet, destroying the base of it. At that moment, an overwhelming power would release all over the place, and incredible pressure was going to collide with the pressure of Mikosian. "You're my partner, but if I have to knock you out of combat, I'll do it." Mikosian, by pouncing again, the time she would be completely neutralized. Although Dracoria's appearance was not the most intimidating, he was the second most powerful sacred god, only below Remura. Dracoria, after few blows on her vital points, as well as her energy veins, could knock her out of combat. Holding her in his arms, with the power of his eyes, he was able to restore all the destroyed things in the sacred universes. Damn, I had to nullify the powers in my eyes. The mental power it requires is madness, and it takes away 50% of my vision. Dracoria would leave the planet of Remura, along with Mikosian. Returning to the kingdom of Zeno-sama, Goku and Daishoken were in the dimension of the Divine Kingdom, where Goku's bones were pulverized. They turned into dust, and Goku, having great willpower, couldn't stand for more than 2 minutes. "Mr. Goku, this gravity and pressure you should be able to withstand. Zeno-sama, like all the Oli gods, were able to finish their training in this room, but the level of demand is of another level." Daishoken! Even though we left, I feel my bones are sore. I never thought I'd leave that room." "Mr. Goku, despite everything, it's amazing you could withstand that pressure for 2 minutes. It's a feat that very few beings achieved." "But Daishoken, I must become more powerful. I have to push the limits of the sacred gods, and I require that power." "For today, we better rest, since we've trained without it, and I'm sure you would be a real king at all." Returning to Remura, Dracoria, along with Daishoken, arrived. "Thank you, Dracoria. You can leave. I plan to take care of Mikosian so that type of behavior doesn't happen again." "As you order, my lord, I withdraw." Dracoria would leave the planet, and an incredible pressure was able to make Mikosian wake up, since the whole body would feel incredible terror. "What? Where am I? If this is Ryuma-sama's palace, what happened?" "Mikosian, a damn Saiyan. For no reason, I'm destroying everything in my path, and your impertinence for delaying the meeting." "Remura, I implore you to excuse me. I don't know what happened, but remember the information that you and Jamoria gave us is something I can't get out of my mind." "Mikosian, I want you to unleash your power against me. I want you to vent." Mikosian didn't dare take a single step. Her enemy's aura completely terrified her because her enemy's power was overwhelming. "Ryuma-sama, please, I ask you, explore the offense of this simple goddess." Mikosian would look up, observing Remura, analyzing her fixedly. Without Mikosian being able to move, Mikosian was knocked out of combat, and since the sacred gods were in the hierarchies, these sacred gods were being, with Remura, powerful at all. And although there were 100 sacred gods, they weren't able to do anything against him, and the distance of this power of that of his companions. Mikosian is the only one managed to see my aura without being able to represent it. Her mental power is overwhelming. I mustn't let that behavior pass. Returned to Zeno-sama, Goku was able to recover, but Goku had pushed his body to the limit. Even though one of his bones were completely destroyed, he wouldn't stop. Tomorrow I have to leave for training. Since the power of that occasion was overwhelming me, I couldn't do anything against it. The night would quickly pass. Goku would be outside the castle of Zeno-sama, concentrating his energy with the intention of mastering it. If he was able to achieve it, the energy load of each of his veins would be much less on the amount that would be able to release would be greater. Well, I could tell he woke up much earlier. By controlling the energy in that way would cost him, because even for angels to master the energy is extremely complex. It's complex but not impossible. I know I could do it. I don't doubt you. Despite being immortal, you've been able to surpass all the existing angels, which is worthy of my respect. What? I can overcome the power of the angels of the universe? Indeed. No angel is able to withstand the pressure of that dimension. Their bodies aren't capable of such great pressure. Daishinken, I want to become more powerful. I just need a little more time. I promise. At that moment, Zeno-sama together with the Guardians would appear in the battlefield.
Goku, I have a gift for you. I know that you'll be able to put it to good use and be able to master it completely.
Wow, I hadn't seen you in a while, Zeno.
But what's this gift?
Wow, Zeno-sama, you want to bestow the Beast Energy Pearl to Goku? We doubt that he can master the Beast Energy Pearl.
Beast Energy Pearl? What's that?
The Beast Energy Pearl is a pearl that has the energy of an ancient beast that has never known defeat. Although Zeno-sama tried to dominate it, it was impossible. Legendary, only Yamoshi was able to do it.
If a warrior can achieve it, I'm sure I can too. So let me do it. I have a request though. I want to be able to do it on my own. In that dimension we trained Daishinken.
Daishinken and Zeno-sama's look were amazed, as mastering the Beast Energy Pearl was crazy for a mortal. But even trying to master it under the pressure that even Daishinken found difficult was something completely different. No, Mr. Goku, I can't allow that. You'll be the new king at all, and I can't let you die. It's impractical.
I agreed with Daishinken. You must master the Beast Pearl Healer on the outside. If something happens, we can help you. While in that dimension, you must spend at least 24 hours to be able to open the door again. Please, I ask you to trust me. I've been through hard training, so I don't plan to die in a room, much less with the Beast Energy Pearl. Goku, if you die, believe me that the 12 universes are doomed, since I don't possess the power to face the holy gods.
Mr. Goku, think it over. This is madness.
Don't worry, I've had training and I can receive this completely. I'm sure I can withstand the pressure.
Goku would hold that sphere and would instantly enter the dimension. Returning to the sacred universes, Remura had a meeting with the sacred gods. Tomorrow, we'll go to the useless kingdom of Zeno-sama. If Mikosian doesn't wake, we'll go. But my lord, isn't it dangerous to leave Mikosian alone? If Mikosian wakes up tomorrow in the same way, we'll go with us. But in case she doesn't, don't worry. Mikosian will go on my planet and there's no brain that can approach this place. My lord, if the 5 holy gods, with the exception of Mikosian, come to the kingdom on that damn dwarf, but in peace or in war? It's just what I wanted to know, because I want to prepare to wipe everything out that exists in these 12 universes. In my point of view, we'll pay a visit to the one called the King at all. Of course, we'll end his reign, and although the last word will be from Remura-sama. According to how they receive us, we'll respond. If we're received kindly, we'll respond to the same. If there's a minimal lack of respect, we'll massacre them.
Remura-sama, is it necessary to destroy the 12 universes? Or should we just destroy the gods and angels? Since from my point of view, the living beings of the 12 universes aren't to blame for anything.
That's right. We'll only destroy the divine energy beings. Because his damn fault we were eliminated, we'll finish Zeno-sama as guardians of Daishinken. Goku, despite the fact that his bones were pulverized, he was able to access the Ultra Instinct max power. His bones would regenerate quickly, and due to the injuries, he started to have incredible increase in power.
My hypothesis was correct. Although this method is painful, I don't plan to give up. I'll achieve it.
At that moment, an incredible pearl would release an incredible power, while much greater pressure could be released all over the dimension, just like the essence of a colossal beast that could be observed. But if he's the new god, at this moment I'd destroy him completely. Before being able to connect a slap, realizing that there was a little essence of the powerful god Yamoshi. Apparently this warrior is a descendant that could treat me with companion more. His predecessor was like that, and I'll give him a chance. I want to know that he could use my power. All the power of the Beast Pearl would begin to enter Goku's body. He would adapt to the sacred body, and resistance would multiply. Being the skin of a sacred beast, the sacred god was able to reach the kingdom of Zeno-sama. Releasing pressure, they would be received by Daishinken. What are the holy gods offering? The 12 universes aren't satisfied. They better leave in a peaceful truce. Your 12 universes don't receive us, and that doesn't interest us. Just so you know, we've come with talking, but now the holy gods attack. 4 sacred gods launched themselves on the kingdom of the whole. Both the guardians, Zeno-sama and Daishinken, despite being the pillar of the 12 universes, didn't have the power to stop them, being neutralized, and Remura would approach the divine beings. Even though millions of years have passed, this good-for-nothing will only let them live, and will give me the Saiyan who has the access to the Ultra Instinct maximum power. It doesn't matter, you won't know where that Saiyan is. Upset, Remura would try to end Daishinken. A great chaos would be unleashed by the 12 universes, and the destruction of the planets was generated. Pressure would fall on the sacred gods, leaving surprised Remura, who would feel a pressure trying to crush his body. What the hell is this pressure? It's trying to crush me! The whole divine realm started to change. Goku was taking over the power of the Beast Pearl, releasing a little of its incredible power.
Well guys, this is all for today's chapter. I hope you liked it and it was to your liking. Now don't forget to leave your powerful like Supreme God level, comment and subscribe. Now without further ado, see you in a new video. Until next time.